So in Foods 2, we learned 6 different knife cuts, and I'm going to show you one of them, which is called the Batonnet knife cut. It's basically Batonnet, meaning like a baton. So it's a little stick. It's a 1/4 of an inch by 1/4 of an inch by about 2 inches long. And I've made this little sheet that has a measuring guide here, has the picture of the cuts, as well as right here the different sizes, so that when you're cutting, that once you're done, you can like set it here and make sure that it is actually the exact right size. So the Batonnet is this one here on the bottom. So first off, you need to have the claw grip, so that protects your fingers so you don't cut them, and it also can be a guide. And so with the potato, potato's rocky, or it rolls around, so we want to create a flat surface first off. And when you're cutting, you go from the tip to the end there. So now we have a flat surface here, so I'm going to lay it there. Now I want to make this into what I like to call like a cube of butter, so that it looks like a cube of butter. So then I need to cut off these ends. Now, then once I have the ends off, then I'm going to do here, and turn it, and turn it again. Okay, and it looks like it's a little crooked here, so let me just straighten this out. Okay, so now it's kind of like a little bit of a cube of butter look to it. Now what I want to do is see how long it is, which is actually 3 inches long, so I want to make it a little bit shorter. So cut it down. So there it is. That's about 2 inches. So perfect. Now let me see, that looks good. So I'm going to cut a slice, and so the Batonnet is a 1/4 of an inch. So I want to have that to be a 1/4 of an inch thick. So I can just put it here on the guide, and even, okay, so kind of start it there. And sometimes I just have my students, so sometimes you can just cut it here, especially if we're doing it with a knife that is not as sharp. But this one's a pretty sharp knife, so I'm afraid that it might cut the pad, so we'll with a little sheet there. Okay, so there's the slice, and so we have the slice, and then I'm going to cut it another 1/4 of an inch, and so then we have the Batonnet, which is like a matchstick size. Now I put it here, and it looks like one part's perfect, but the other part is not. So I need to make it a little bit smaller. Okay, and there we go. So there's the Batonnet knife cut, and so that is a 1/4 inch by a 1/4 inch by 2 inches long. So that's how you do that. We have others, which the julienne is really very, very similar, except that you're making it 1/8 of an inch by 2. And so anyway, that is the Batonnet. Thank you.